went to bleeding races, 'twas on the 9th of June, 1862 on a summer's afternoon. I took the bus to Banbury's and she was heavy laden. Away we went to Lancashire Street, that's on the road to Bleeding.
Welcome back to the channel. So breaking news coming from Newcastle United. We've made our first signing of the new season for 2020-2021 and it is midfielder Jeff Hendrick on a free from Burnley. Now I'm going to give my opinion first before I get the word from our new signing himself. And I have to say I'm delighted with this signing. I know it's not what every fan expected, but you can't go wrong with a free signing. Now he's 28-year-old. He has played in the Premier League for 4 years with Burnley from 2016 to the end of the 2019-2020 season. And unfortunately, Burnley, from what I was reading, couldn't afford his wages. So he ended up leaving the club, looking for a new club. And he's now joined Newcastle United. Now, I have to say, no disrespect to Burnley, but I think we are a step up. Fans will say, well, he's just a mid-table player. Well, we are a mid-table club. And I feel like this works because we need to strengthen in the midfield just to give extra competition to the likes of Shelvey, Hayden. We've also got Matty Longstaff now as well. So it's going to be great. And when the games are coming thick and fast, he's going to add his Premier League experience to our squad. Looking at Jeff Hendrick, well, what clubs has he been at? Well, he started off at Derby County. He was there from 2010 to 2016. From Burnley 2016 to 2020. So he is a committed fella and he has penned a 4-year contract at Newcastle United. I do expect him to stay at Newcastle United for the 4 years given what's gone on in the past in his career. Now what I will say is he's got good passing ability. He did score past us in the game I was at down at Turf Moor in the 2017-2018 season. So he knows where the back of the net is and he can pick out a man, and we need a midfielder who can grab the ball and get forward and try and, play in the likes of Almiron, try and get Sainty on the ball, try and get, Joe Linton, getting up the top end of the field. And I have to say, for a free deal, you can't really complain with it, especially in these difficult times when many clubs haven't got the money to go around and splash the cash, because there's no fans in stadiums. Now, of course, we do want more than just Jeff Hendrick, but I feel like this is a straightforward deal. I mean, it's the secret that, well, there was no secret to it. I mean, it was rumbling on for a good 2-3 months, and I have to say, it's just great that we've got him on board now, and let's hope we can add to the side. Now, let's hear from Jeff Hendrick himself. Jeff Hendrick has went on to say, it's a massive club, and playing for over the years, going to the stadium, it's one of the best stadiums to play in, so I just want to get playing there. I've had over 100 games in the Premier League, but I want to keep going and keep improving with a different team. It's going to be different for me. The demands with the bigger stadium, the crowd, how big the club is. So I've got to take that on and keep pushing myself and striving to get better. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. So he's literally said, we're a huge club, bigger demands, bigger stadium. There is an expectation at this football club because we are a football mad city. We absolutely love players to come in and do well and hit the ground running. I believe that we are a bigger club than Burnley, no disrespect to them. But, we are a club that want to be higher. But unfortunately, we can't do that because of, the current situation regarding the owner. But listen, we're not going to get, the bigger players like we were linked with around April, May, June time. But listen, he said all the right things. It's up to him, to kick on and really go for it. I'm willing to give him a chance because I do that with all players. I'm not one of them who's going to say, well, oh, he's this, he's that. He hasn't put on a black and white shirt yet. You've got to give him that chance to try and find his way. I do see Jeff Hendrick as a bit of a squad rotation player. I don't expect him to walk straight into the side because you've got that Shelvey-Hayden partnership, which is brilliant. But when it comes to, the games coming thick and fast, Tuesday, Saturday, whatnot, he's going to be great. And if somebody gets an injury, then he'll fit right in. He's got that Premier League experience. As he said, in his statement, he's played over 100 games, so he knows what it takes to get a team going, to to play at the top level, and hopefully now this is a step forward for him to really kick on in his career. Like I say, he's an Irish international. He's got caps, for his country. He's played in the Euro 2016, so he knows all about the big occasions. And I have to say, this is a great signing. Now, Steve Bruce has went on to say along the lines of, Jeff is somebody I've admired for a long time. I watched him when he was at Derby. Then he went to Burnley for a lot of money and couldn't afford him, so I missed out then. He's an experienced international footballer, as I alluded to, who can play all across the midfield. So we welcome him aboard. He will be a big asset to us on and off the pitch. He's a great pro, down to earth, and at the age of 28, it's a wonderful time to get somebody, it's the peak of his career. He's a really fit boy who has played over 122 times in the Premier League for Burnley over the last 4 years, and I'm sure he'll be a great addition to the squad. As I mentioned before, that was from Steve Bruce. Now, yeah, like I said before, he's got that experience. He's played at international level. He's played over 100 games in the Premier League for Burnley. He went for big money. I thought he was one of Burnley's better players last season, I have to say that. And if he kept on at Burnley for the rest of the season and didn't leave because of the money situation, Burnley could have got into Europe. That's how close they were. They ended up finishing 10th. But for us, listen, we're not going to get the big names, but I have to say he will fit in the side. Take him forward and, like I say, squad rotation, that's what he'll be. But you have to give him a chance to really rubber stamp his authority playing for this great football club we call Newcastle United. Listen, we've got a player through the door now. We need to really strengthen. We need to get a striker in. We need to get, a left back. We need to still strengthen. This shouldn't be the end now. We need to keep going. We've got till October. And hopefully now Steve Bruce can add that addition in Jeff Hendrick. And like I say, it was the worst kept secret. Everybody knew about it. And I'm happy about it. I'm willing to give him, the chance to really show what he can do in a black and white shirt. Let me know what you think about the Jeff Hendrick deal. 4 years to prove himself. And listen, we want the best for everybody. And hopefully now we can start kicking on and moving forward. Regardless of what anybody thinks about the takeover. Listen, it didn't go through. And whatever's happening in the background happens in the background. But it's all about focusing on the team. It's all about going forward and getting behind the lads, because they do need your support. And make sure that you welcome Jeff Hendrick with open arms. Regardless if he's a free. Regardless if he plays for Burnley. It doesn't matter. He's a Newcastle United player now. It's up to you. And it's up to me to get behind him. So Jeff Hendrick has signed on a 4-year deal from Burnley. Free transfer, can't go wrong with that. Over the moon with it. And listen, he's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but listen, at least try and get behind him. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest videos. Hit that notification bell so you're notified for the next video. Hit that like button as well. Let's try and get 30 plus likes. That'd be great. And let's just keep things ticking over. Follow me on social media, TOON TV, Instagram and Twitter. Drop us a follow. I'll follow you back. And I look forward to seeing your comments. Okay, Jodies. Have a great day. Until the next one. Catch you later. How are the lads?